Good afternoon, people. Chris Graham here, back in the UK for another week of WeLoveBetting.co.uk action, and kicking off this week with a look at the Polish extra class of fixtures this weekend. I gave you one pick last week and it came in. Thank you, Zagłębie Lubin. 3-1 win over Zawisza on Sunday. Certainly made the last day of my holiday a very enjoyable one. But anyway, 3 picks this week, so I'm going to rattle across this very, very quickly. All home sides as well. I'm feeling pretty confident actually, certainly about 2 of the selections. First up, Friday 5 PM, Corona are at home to Zawisza. The angle here is very simple, and that is Corona's home form. I've been saying it for about a year now. They're a much, much better side on home turf. And 4 home wins in the last 6 and unbeaten in 4 back that theory up. I'll tell you what else backs that theory up. The fact that they spent the whole of last season fighting against relegation, but ended up finishing 2nd in the home table at the end of the campaign. So let me get this straight. They're a far better side at home in this great run of late. They've beaten Lech Poznan, and their only defeat in the last 6 at home came back in October to the very much informed Ruch Chorzów. So let's just, they're just a much better side at home. Simple as that. They're up against Zawisza on Friday night. Zawisza promoted this season, 1 win in 5 and have lost 2 in a row. I opposed them last week against Zagłębie Lubin and I won money from doing that, and I'll be doing it again this week, especially when Corona are around the 6-4 mark at the moment, which is probably half a point too big really. They should be, for me, even money, 10-11, that kind of price, but in fact you can get 6-4, so for me that's a great value bet for a side that just love playing at home. Next up, Pogoń are at home to Cracovia on Sunday, and it's 6 against 10th. Pogoń are having a great season. They've only lost 5 times, which is 1 less than the champions and league leaders, Legia Warsaw. Have a think about that. That's very, very impressive. 1 defeat in 7 as well, and no home defeat since the 5th of October. So very much a side to be with at home, like Corona, who I mentioned earlier. The last home game was a 5-1 trouncing of Lech Poznan. Not many sides beat Lech 5-1. Pogoń did though 2 weeks ago. They've taken 7 points out of 9 since the season resumed after the winter break, the spring round, whilst their opponents on Sunday, Cracovia, have taken 0 points from 9. There we go then. They've lost 4 in a row overall, lost all 3 of their games in the spring round, and they lost to Śląsk Wrocław on Sunday. That was Śląsk's first win in a long, long time, so very poor result there. Pogoń are in the even money mark to win this game. Again, that is a value bet. And my third selection takes place on Monday night. Nowhere near as confident as the top 2, but that's reflected in the price because it's 5-1, and it's Widzew Łódź to beat Lech Poznan. Widzew, I think they're 6 points adrift at the bottom of the table, but they are bottom of the table. Lech 4th. But every point Widzew have won this season has been on home turf. They're a much better side at home, like I've explained many times. Lech, not so good away, just 1 away win in 5, and their last away match was that 5-1 defeat to Pogoń Szczecin. So there are reasons to suggest that Widzew can perhaps get something for this game, and I'd rather back them at odds of 5-1 to win it rather than 6-4, 7-4 to avoid defeat. So they're my 3 selections this weekend. Feeling pretty good actually. Corona on Friday night to beat Zawisza, Pogoń to beat Cracovia on Sunday, and Widzew to perhaps surprise Lech Poznan on Monday. Let's get the treble up, eh?